2K. Shorter rotation player. Next man up mentality, though. It does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be tough, but they've got to hold strong.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. We've got Austin Reeves, LeBron James out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Ayton in at the center position. And for Houston, Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Amen Thompson out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Durant in at the small forward position. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
Here's Durant, following the score by the Lakers. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Doncic with it, and it's Şengün picking him up. Here's Ayton. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Doncic, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Okogie, guarded by Doncic. For three. Thompson's shot is off. The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
And Allie, thanks.
Durant's pull-up is quick and smooth and virtually unguardable. So agile he is for a 7-footer.
Doncic passes to James. No good from outside. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And Doncic with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so it's Houston with it. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Durant with the bucket.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
James against Smith. Doncic outside. Offline with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Oh, got that one up quick. Thompson's got 5 now.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
And it's James with the jam.
Loves to put his head down and force the issue inside. Has the gift for playing downhill.
The Rockets lead by 3. Thompson passes to Smith. Out to the right wing. Here's Okogie. The 3 is up. Another 3 from Houston.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Okogie is knocking down the three-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
Now here's Reeves. Kicks it to Doncic. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Houston has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Şengün. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Back to Ayton. Now here's Doncic. Screen by James. And Luka Doncic with the 3. He's got 7.
Doncic really excels at keeping defenses off balance in the pick and rolls.
Now Durant. 6 points for him. Shoots from 12. And Reeves pulls it down. Lakers trail by 5. Ayton, a screen on Durant. And here's Reeves outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 7. Here's Okogie. That 3's off the mark. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Back to James. Pass to Doncic.
Houston foul. Josh Okogie. First personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic with it. He's got 7. Here's James. On the wing, Reeves. Here's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Reeves has got 6.
Putting those passing skills to work. LeBron, truly a gifted passer.
Back to Okogie. Pass to Thompson. For 3, Durant. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Here's Ayton. Buries it down low.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
Eason's checked in for Houston. Pass to Smith to end the run. The offensive rebound. And Şengün gets it to go.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the foul shot. This is exactly what Coach wants from Şengün.
Now here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. And finished off by Hayes.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Okogie. And here is Thompson. 7 points in the game. Şengün, a screen on Doncic. Down low. 5 to shoot. And Şengün gets it to go.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
Hachimura in the post. He's against Eason. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist from Doncic.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Inside. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Hayes finds Doncic. 3-pointer off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
So for the Rockets, Finney-Smith checked in for Smith. Holiday comes in for Okogie. And it's Shepherd in for Thompson. Here's Shepherd to the paint. Here's Holiday. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 15-6 run. Right side Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
And that's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Rockets trail by 3. Here's Shepherd. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Pass to Hayes. Now here's Doncic. Off target with the three. And here's Holiday. And here's Shepard for three. And Reeves pulls it down. There's a minute 26 left in the opening quarter. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
The assist.
Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Capable of running the offense. Doncic, fantastic at getting his teammates involved.
Here's Shepard. Şengün, a screen on Doncic. Here's Shepard. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Vanderbilt. The Lakers lead by 3. Here's Reeves. Doncic outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
Hey, I think that green light they've given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
There's 42 seconds left now in the first quarter. Hachimura outside. Knocks down the long J. Hachimura's got 5 now.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Here's Holiday. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 9. 6 to shoot. And he makes it. 11 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. Moving the rock and looking for a shot, it's clear he's in a good rhythm. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Marcus Smart out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Jackson Hayes. Then there's James. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot. Grant, soft touch, but hard nose. That's Reed Shepard.
Yeah, B.A. His shooting alone makes him a pro. But his tenacity, toughness, and commitment to his overall game give him a chance to make him a star.
And it's James with the jam.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Rockets trail by 6. Durant looking around. Up and over Kennard. Durant's shot is off. Well, the Lakers shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Pass to Smart. Three-pointer. And Smart nails the triple.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
Here's Shepard. Here's Finney-Smith from outside the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Smart passes to Kennard. Hachimura with the ball. Kicks it out to Kennard. Launches it. Eason pulls it in. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Durant's shot is off. The Lakers lead by 6. Kennard for 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Adams. Here's Shepard, defended by Kennard. Hayes against Adams. Here's Shepard. Fires the 3. fires in the triple. Shepard's gotten his third basket of the night.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
James with the ball. Finney-Smith's there. Hayes in the high post. Hachimura outside. Hayes with a screen. Jacks up a three. And it's Hachimura missing. Rockets trail by 3. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the night right here. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing. And, you know, LeBron's a threat to score as soon as he touches it. Such an aggressive offensive player with great skill.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Shepard. Now Smith. This one for 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Hayes. Rockets with a rebound. On the wing, Thompson. 11 points in the game. Los Angeles leading by 4. Smart outside. Back to Kennard. For 3, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
To the inside, the 6-footer. That's good from Adams on the assist by Durant. Adams has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Here's James. There's the strength of the king.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Rockets trail by 7. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Great open look there. Durant's got 8.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
Smart against Thompson. Pass to James. It's 2-on-1. Thompson, that's good. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
The shot by James, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Outside Durant. Here's Smith. Got a hand on it. Kennard outside. Lets a 3 fly. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart's got his 3rd assist of the night.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So for the Rockets, Sengun checked in for Adams. Finney-Smith comes in for Durant, and Okogie is subbed in for Shepard. Aiden, he's checked in for the Lakers. Luka Doncic comes in for Hachimura. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Okogie. Just 4 to shoot. Picked by Smith. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Over James. Smith no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Rockets trail by 8. Here's Okogie. Stolen by Ayton. Kennard finds Smart. From the left block. Kicks it to Doncic. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Thompson. Smith with a screen on Smart. Smart against Thompson. Back to Finney-Smith. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Finney-Smith's got 6 points.
Finney-Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
Now here's Smart. Back to Kennard. The baseline J is on the way. Okogie pulls down the board. Okogie's got 4 rebounds in the game. Thompson goes in. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
That first step is so dangerous with Amen. I mean, he was just gone.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Eason's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Reeves is checked in. Doncic passes to Reeves. Screen by James. And here's Doncic outside. Ooh, Thompson with the block. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Drives to the hoop. And Doncic hammers it home.
Love the way Doncic reads the defense, feels it out, sees the lane, doesn't hesitate to take advantage.
On the wing, Thompson, guarded by Doncic. Şengün. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Fires the 3. And there's Reeves. That one's good on the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Smith outside. Pass to Okogie. Thompson, a screen on Reeves. Thompson with it, guarded by Doncic. Thompson, no good. Los Angeles leading by 6. James finds Reeves. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's the floater. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
James against Smith. Clock at 6. From deep, here's Doncic. Okogie pulls down the board. Okogie's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
How about the bounce ability of Şengün getting himself way up there?
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Now Doncic. He's got 13. Thompson with some nice D. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Los Angeles leading by 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you... Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Amin Thompson.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Josh Okogie is out there with Thompson, and it's Durant in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. James with the ball, and it's Şengün picking him up. Smart passes to Doncic. From behind the arc. Durant pulls it in. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Houston. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's James. James, a freight train coming.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Smith no good. The Lakers lead by 8. Down low. Here's Ayton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. For Houston, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And here's Reeves outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The 3 ball. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Back to Doncic. Stolen by Thompson. Back comes Houston in transition. Rejected by James. Tries again. Smith outside. Beyond the arc. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's James. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Rockets trail by 5. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Houston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Nice game. Great performance by Austin Reeves.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Nice shot by Okogie.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Smart outside. Pass to Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Durant finds Şengün. To the wing, right side. And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Ayton passes to Vanderbilt. And they doubled up Doncic. Back to Vanderbilt. On the wing, Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Vanderbilt, a screen on Thompson. And here's Doncic outside. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Thompson. On the wing, Durant. The 3. He can't hit that time.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Ryan, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well so he can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. Reeves, the pass to Smart. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Out to the wing. Doncic! You see the strength.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Pass to Okogie. Smith outside. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Smith's got 5 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Thompson. And here's Ayton. Sengun with a steal. Here's Okogie. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
If he's got a path to the rack, it's going to be a strong throwdown for Okogie every time. I mean, he doesn't mess around when he gets in tight. He's banging.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Eason's checked in for Okogie. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. James comes in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura is checked in for Smart. And it's Kennard in for Reeves. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Pass to Sengun. Some solid defense from Hayes. Los Angeles leading by 8. Kennard passes to Doncic. Back to Kennard. Hayes with a screen on Durant. To the paint. Sengun with a steal. They've got numbers. Thompson with it. Picked up by James. Thompson's shot is off.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's James. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
So, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Hachimura against Thompson. Pass to Sengun. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
Smart move by Sengun, sticking with the shot through the foul inside.
That free throw good from Sengun. Laravia's checked in for Los Angeles. Both free throws good from Sengun. The Lakers lead by 7. Sengun with a steal. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor, and Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute, uses his 6'8" frame well, and he's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks. Drawing the defense nicely that time, Doncic with the perfectly timed pass.
Here's Shepherd. He has 7. And the three-pointer goes. Shepherd's got 10 points.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Kennard passes to James. Doncic left side. Launches a 3. Nice D from Thompson. Rockets trail by 5. It's stolen by James. And here's Doncic outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson with it. He's got 15. Outside Finney-Smith. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Really good work by Finney-Smith there to get himself in position, doing the work before the shot, and once he gets the ball, he's good to go.
Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got 24 points.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pass to Thompson. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter. And here's Shepherd for 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Hayes, and finished off by Hayes.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 6-point game. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Shepherd. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Hayes in the high post. Doncic up top, defended by Thompson. Here's LaRavia. Clock at 4. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 6. Down low. Here's Easton. It's Easton with the jam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Oh, they pick off the pass. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's Los Angeles up by 4, and we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. The moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. We've got Marcus Smart. Jackson Hayes is out there with James. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Kennard in at the 3. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's Durant. Smart grabs the miss. Smart's got 4 rebounds now. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Hayes, the pass to Reeves. Hayes with a screen on Durant. From deep. And it's Austin Reeves with the 3. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Pass to Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Shepherd for 3. And another miss by Houston.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
That free throw no good. Holiday's checked in for the Rockets. And he's good on the second. Rockets trail by 8. Outside Durant. From 13, Durant, so effective inside.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him.
Smart with the bucket.
Well, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Holiday passes to Adams. Now here's Easton. The three is up. Smart grabs a miss.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
James against Durant. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in for Kennard. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Houston. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Deflected! And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Thompson passes to Durant. With the fadeaway. Rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Doncic against Thompson. Smart outside. Back to Doncic. Fires for 3. Thompson with some nice D.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Chalk up 2 there.
Durant commands so much attention. Part of the reason why he had a wide open teammate there.
Thompson against Doncic. Hayes with a screen on Thompson to the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot totals, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And that one's good by Durant.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
And here's Doncic. Outside Reeves. Kicks it to Doncic. Outside Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 6. Doncic on the wing. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Easton. It's Easton with the jam.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Houston making some changes. Şengün checked in for Adams. And it's Smith in for Eason. LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Doncic. James, right side. Lets it go from deep. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by James. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
Outside Holiday, Smith outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
From deep, Reeves. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Now Durant. Plenty of space. Smart grabs the miss. Smart's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Doncic finds Hayes. Back to Doncic. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Okogie's checked in for Holiday. Pass to James. Outside Reeves. To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here they go on a free run to the bucket.
An acrobatic jam by Okogie. All of that platinum level athleticism on display there.
Now Doncic. Now here is James. Covered by Smith. Screen by James. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. Now, he wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
To the inside. Doncic against Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Doncic. Defense right on him. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Okogie into the lane. And a two-handed jam!
That's exactly the kind of explosive move the team wants to see more from Okogie. He's got all the tools, for sure.
So it's Los Angeles now. They've led by as many as 11. James, a screen on Thompson. Doncic passes to James.
Oh, what you say? My goodness. Come on now. There was no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Durant against Smart. Now here's Durant, guarded closely. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Reeves finds Hayes. And that one's good. And now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Here's Durant. And it's Houston scoring again.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
James outside. Doncic outside. Back to James. From the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 4. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
It's James on the wing. Back to Doncic. Outside Reeves. Screen by James. Reeves with the ball. Guarded by Smith. The shot by Reeves, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
It's stolen by Smart. Here's James. Oh, great focus from James.
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Durant, money, and now they trail by just 4.
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment never rattles him.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Reeves. Goes up on the wing. Smith with the rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
That's their second personal. First team foul. At the line.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal. Fourth team foul.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Smart against Durant. Pass to Şengün. It's deflected. They recover it. The 3 from Thompson. And buries it from deep. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Doncic with it. No good!
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. We've got Marcus Smart. James is out there with Hayes. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Durant, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to James. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Şengün.
First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James, shooting 1.
That free throw good from James. Here's Durant. Smith outside. Pass to Thompson. Clock at 6. it in with a nice touch off the window. Thompson's got 23.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
And there's James on the assist from Doncic. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
For 3, Durant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Şengün against James. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Şengün.
Bully ball. LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Durant. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Smith passes to Durant. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. 23 points in the game.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this. Wanting to improve as a distributor at the NBA.
Doncic passes to Smart. Back to Doncic. Pass to James. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Rockets trail by 5. Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Just over 2.5 minutes in OT in this exciting contest. And there's James from the arc. Second chance effort. Kicks it out to Smart. Şengün with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Okogie. And Reeves pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 5. Pass to James. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. Back to Smart. James deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. Another shot. And it's Doncic missing. This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside Reeves. Oh, it's stolen.
Excellent defensive instincts leading to the quick.
Oh, big time right there.
What a nice solo performance by Okogie. Bursting out ahead of the pack for a one-man fast break.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And here's James. Six to shoot. Can't cash it in from close range.
Hey, the whole arena and anybody else watching knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Rockets with possession here, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. There is